Hello and welcome. Now we'll look at the physical features of India. India is a subcontinent, and the Indian tectonic plate detached itself, moved away from the African plate, and attached itself to the Asian plate. This collision created the Himalaya mountain range, which is still growing. And so, India comprises of four regions: the Great Mountain Zone between India and China, Tibet. South of that, we have the Great Indo-Gangetic Plains, watered by the rivers Indus and Ganges and their branches, originating from the great Himalayan mountain glaciers. And south of this, we have the Vindhya and Satpura mountains, forming a boundary between North India and peninsular South India. Northwest of the Vindhya and Satpura mountains, we have the Great Thar Desert, along with the Rann of Kutch. And in the northeast of India, the mountains slope down, forming hilly regions inhabited by the northeastern tribes. And the Himalayas comprise three parallel ranges interspersed with large mountain plateaus. And they are the source of the great rivers, and these rivers are the source of the great civilizations of India, Pakistan, China, and Southeast Asia. So, as we look into this image of India, we can very clearly see the great rivers forming the great plains stretching south of the mountain east to west, a great piece of land for agriculture, settlement, and formation of culture and civilization. The peninsula India, formed by the Deccan Plateau, are right in the middle, surrounded by the Eastern Ghats on the eastern side, the Western Ghats on the western side, which are themselves flanked by the coastal plains, the Konkan and Malabar coasts on the west and the Coromandel coast on the east. The desert region can be divided into two parts, the Great Desert and the Little Desert. The Great Desert extends from the edge of the Rann of Kutch. You can see the Rann of Kutch region here. The Great Desert, as you can see marked out in the map, forms the western frontier between India and Pakistan and protects the country as a natural barrier. The westernmost frontier of India, protecting it from its neighbor Pakistan. And as we go to the center, we have the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau is rich in minerals and once was the source of the famous Kohinoor diamond. There are a handful of diamond mines and a few gold mines there. It's a mineral-rich region. Also, coal deposits are found in the Chota Nagpur Plateau, where extensive industrial development has happened because of this. The Thar Desert, especially the eastern part, also contains a lot of minerals in its soil. The coastal plains of Kerala, the beach soil, are rich in thorium, a source of nuclear fuel. And the rich eastern plains form the rice bowl of India, where rice cultivation flourishes and civilizations have been built and cultures have evolved. Needless to say, the great mountain Himalaya, preventing the cold air of the north, has created a tropical climate in India. If it was like the Rockies of the Americas running from the north to south, it would have allowed the cold to reach the southern part of India, and it would not be so fertile, not so tropical. But now, because of this block, great wall separating India and the north, India is protected from the cold winds of the north and remains a highly tropical region with agriculture potential reaching to 3 or 4 crops a year, unlike temperate regions where you can hardly cultivate 2 crops a year. So this is a great boon, and we should not neglect the great rivers: Ganges, Yamuna, Narmada, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and the likes, which have been surrounded, on the banks of which great civilizations, kingdoms, kings, warriors have originated and formed the history of this nation on the banks of these rivers. In the further videos, we'll look at the other unique features of India which make it a favorable place for development of culture and civilization.